The Pareto chart. So Pareto chart, a vertical bar chart, bar graph, in which the height of each bar represents the frequency or potentially the relative frequency. The thing about the Pareto chart that separates it from a regular frequency histogram is the fact that the bars are ordered, okay, from highest to lowest. Okay, the bars are in order of decreasing height. The tallest bar positioned to the left, and then as we go towards the right, then the bars get lower and lower. Okay, so the example we use here, leading causes of death in the U.S. So accidents, 140,000 deaths per year. Okay. Cancer, 600,000 people die from cancer per year. Chronic lower respiratory disease, about 150,000 people per year die from this. Heart disease. So this might actually be a little bit higher, seeing how there's already 115,000 for the coronavirus, right? So heart disease, we've got 610,000, and then stroke, there's 130,000 people per year that die. So a lot of deaths going on in America. Those are the top leading deaths. So accidents, cancer, chronic lower respiratory disease, heart disease, and strokes. Those are the 5 leading causes of deaths in America. Okay, so we're going to write this into a Pareto chart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a vertical and a horizontal, okay? And so the vertical is going to be the number of deaths. Okay, so our deaths, what's the biggest number of deaths? Looks like 610. So I need to go up to at least 600,000. So I'm going to go 100,000, 200,000, 300, 400, 500, 600. So 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, and 600,000. Okay? So I'm marking the deaths. That's my frequency, F. Okay? And then I'm going to put the, what do? I order it from the highest to the lowest. So the biggest frequency to the lowest frequency. So what is the biggest? It's heart disease. So my first category is heart disease. Okay, and so it's going to be 610,000. So I'm going to do a bar that goes a little bit higher than the 600,000 mark. I'm going to put 610,000 here just so there's no question. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Next up is the next biggest one. Looks like the next biggest one is cancer. So cancer goes to 600,000. So I'm going to go up to 600,000. All right. Okay. Notice how there is a gap in between the bars. Okay, this is not a histogram. All right, so we put gaps in between them. Okay, so that's another difference. The next biggest one looks like the chronic lower respiratory. I'm going to abbreviate low resp. Okay, as long as I can understand what you're trying to say there, that's all right. 150,000, so not that high, relatively speaking, compared to the first two. So 150,000. And then the next one is accidents. Accidents at 140,000. So not a whole lot lower, but still a little bit lower. And then the last one is stroke. And the stroke is at 130,000. Okay, so the big thing that you need to remember with the Pareto chart is that these go in decreasing order. Okay, so I'm literally start with the biggest and then I go down, 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 all the way to the least frequency. So I'm going down, okay, in frequency as I go. So please don't mess that up. All right, I see students all the time. They will get the order just random, just in the way that they see it. They'll just write it out just like that. I don't know how to be more clear. The biggest one first, okay? And then the smallest last. All right? So, and then just go in order in between, okay? So that's the Pareto chart.